So I'm a day late and several $100s short, but that's okay. The playthrough for Waste is out today, and now we're going to do another lyric reading and explanation. Sacrificing too long. In kind, nurture is the way. Before infected, simpler, ticking, joyless. Dystopian yet fruitful, possibilities endless. Full of heart yet afraid, horror discarded. And I would hope you would follow. For the first time, this hasn't felt like home. Discarded and refused, left all alone. Trying to fight for what's right, only to be left, met with regret, forced to reject the rest. Cultivate fear, cowardice. Empty words and spineless. Is that what you think we desire? Capitalist neutral pyre? Fuel to my fire, love through wounds. Your message false, mine rings true. Your masking proves counterfeit. You can't just spit shit. You can't just spit shit. It's time to practice it. For the first time, this hasn't felt like home. Discarded and refused, left all alone. Trying to fight for what's right, only to be left, met with regret, forced to reject the rest. In today's landscape, there's a clear and present evil, and then there is those all about upheaval. Disruption of the status quo, the patriarchy. You stand with those who support monarchy. You're a waste. Your life meaningless, empty. Side with the side that hides. Truth is beyond loyalty. You perpetuate this divide. Uphold the torch of bigotry, never a one-way street. Hate begets hate, forcing safety to decay. This is how you triterate. For the first time, this hasn't felt like home. Discarded and refused, left all alone. Trying to fight for what's right, only to be left. Met with regret, forced to reject the right. Now, like all of my songs that have been coming out, that I have written a year or 2 years ago, seem to be more relevant now, even more now, than they were a year or even 2 years ago. So when I initially wrote this a year or two ago, it was inspired by an individual that was around me at the time. And I tried to get them to understand that after the pandemic, things were changing, that the demands on society were changing, that a lot of people were upset about the way that things are in America. For example, like during the lockdowns, a lot of people, deemed certain groups of workers essential. So you got your grocery stores, you got your restaurants, your fast food, gas attendants, stuff like that. These people were told they were the backbone of society, essential to making and keeping this country flowing. And when the lockdowns lifted and everybody started going back to work, everybody also started treating those people like shit all over again. Everybody went back to their entitled bullshit and started treating those people like shit all over again. Which is wild that songs that I wrote a year ago, 2 years ago, are more relevant today than they were then. These essential workers, these are the people that all these people go in there and with their cameras and be like, well, I need a mint majesty with 2 honeys, and you better put Charlie Kirk, and you better say Charlie Kirk, or I'm going to throw the biggest fit you'll ever see. I'm going to embarrass you. I'm going to humiliate you to everyone on the internet, which is just abuse. You don't have the right to go in and treat people like shit, just minimum wage workers. You don't get to treat them like shit because you're an entitled asshole that somehow glorifies and praises not even a politician, just not even a genuine debater, a bad faith actor who propagated hate And that's the thing. It's like I'm trying to tell this guy, hey, things are changing. The world is becoming different. People want to be accepted, and or at least tolerated enough without hate and disrespect. And a good example of another bad faith situation is the whole purple revolution, where it's like, oh, these people want to come in and be like, oh, well, we just want to play nice. We don't like what's happening here, so we're going to need your help to change that. So let's come together and change that. And it's like, oh, now you want change, that the shit is affecting you. Well, the matter is the truth. The truth of the matter is, you're going to play nice with us so you get what you want. And then once the dust settles after all that, you're going to go right back to being a racist, fascist Republican. And we're not interested playing nice with racists and fascists. Hate begets hate. And don't cry about, oh, the tolerant left. Oh, the tolerant left. We never called ourselves the tolerant left. You called us that. We do not tolerate hate. And that's what this song is. If you're someone during all this fascist shit, sit there and go, well, we need help to make the change, because it's affecting me now and I don't like it. It didn't affect me earlier, but now it's affecting me and I don't really like it. So we need to work together to make a change. And it's like, cool. Our demands are you denounce the Cheeto Lord. You denounce the Magazi regime. You come out with us to the protests. You do the work to fight these conservative Christo-fascists. You start voting for progressive leaders. You start listening to progressive voices. You start listening to BIPOC voices. You start listening to trans and gay and all the LGBTQ community voices. Because if you don't do the work, it shows you haven't changed. And we're not interested in that. We're not interested in supplying solutions to your needs that are against ours. You're a waste. And that's what this song is about. And I say all the time, I don't want to be a leftist. I don't want to have any political side whatsoever. I want to be a humanist. But the lyric says, try to fight for what's right, what's correct, what's good for society, has empathy and sympathy, understanding, love, kindness, wonderful things that y'all have deemed woke. And then you say that's the enemy, and you fight against that. So it's like trying to fight for what's right, only to be left, to push us to the left. We don't want to be on the left. You radicalize us there. If you don't like the radicalized left, then stop radicalizing us. And then, met with regret, forced to reject the rest, or forced to reject the right. Y'all on the right, we're forced to reject you because you fight so vehemently against us. And then we've got all the stuff about old Tadoff Swiffler, man. That's not mine, I wish it was. But it's like, uphold the torch of bigotry. Hate begets hate. Forcing decay, man. Like, y'all are, BIPOC voices are coming out and speaking about something that is not resonating. It's bad Aryan Queen bullshit. And it's like, and then all these people are bending the knee to this shit and trying to defend it, when it's like, no, this is atrocious shit. You're upholding the torch of bigotry, and then you call yourself a leftist. No, you're not. You are becoming what we're against. You are a waste, furthering the decay of this country. And that's what this song is about. Luminarium comes out next month. Keep an eye on it. Follow my links. Go to my YouTube. Subscribe for playthroughs and all the good stuff. If you made it this far, thank you so much for spending time with me.